Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Young Lean, Jonatan album. Obviously has his alter ego, Jonathan Lean Doer. But today we're bringing it back. We're doing this. It's got to be like a real personal album. If you don't know, I did every Young Lean album and Blade on stream. So let's go. Jonatan, intro.
MommaTaunT.
Keeping it simple with the cover art. I think it's like 13 songs. Very theatrical. Damn. Whoa. Like we're about to dive into a movie. Wow. Very theatrical. Literally some Ludwig Göransson type shit. Okay. I hope we're getting some white armor on the prod too for this album, but damn, good ass intro. It's an intro that just serves the purpose as intro for me. It's not like I think a lot of people will have this. It's not like this is gonna be a song that's gonna be your Spotify Wrapped top 5 most listened songs of the year. But it's there. It's an artistic thing that kind of, sets the tone for the album, and I like it for that reason. Conceptual. Might not be.
Don't go wasting your emotions.
Very loud on the
Your
prod.
love on me. Don't go chasing your own roses. Nothing comes for free. Might not be such a bad idea if I never called you. If I never called you again. Called you again. Cause it might not be such a bad idea if I just stay. If I just stay right here. Like the pearly
Very interesting instrumental.
Every early few drops fall. It's not too early to make that call. Take the darkness out your heart. Let it go back to the start. Cause there ain't no beginning.
Very strange how the bass line or like the chaoticness of it comes through, but in the background you have like this very pure, I don't know what I haven't caught what instrumental it is or instrument, but just very pure in the back and then very chaotic in the front.
There ain't no start, ain't no darkness without stars, ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Don't go wasting your emotions. Lay all your love on me.
Okay, rising.
Don't go chasing your own roses. Nothing comes for free. I like when the world moves in slow motion. I'm awake when everyone's asleep.
Okay, grind.
Sleepwalking through the garden. 100 green roses on my feet. Might not be such a bad idea if I never called you. If I never called you again. Called you again. Cause it might not be such a bad idea if I just stay. If I just stay right here.
very heavy on the instrumental. Yeah. Oh, I've heard this one. Very heavy on the synths there, on the instrumental, which, like I said, it kind of gives you this feeling of something's about to happen, but you don't know what. So it kind of keeps you on edge. But in the background, you have like this beautiful melody going on. So it's kind of like it's a duality of him, maybe even. I don't know. I don't want to go too. I don't want to reach already, but yeah, I like that one. I don't know how that would sound like on a speaker, because on the headphones it kind of gives you that closeness. You kind of understand what I just said in a way, but on the speaker it might just sound more flat because you don't really, the bass will probably just take over. But I'll figure that out another time. We're skipping Forever Young because I already did that one on a video. I will do Babyface Maniacs, by the way. But Horses, let's go.
Four running horses pass by.
For the Horsemen of Apocalypse.
I see the glance in your eyes. Nothing out here is a surprise. And I wonder why you lie.
Very funny mixing on the vocal.
Wild horses keep pulling me away from you.
This reminds me of the Blade Young Lean tape that we got like a year ago with the frog. I forgot what it's called, but you know what I mean. A little more rock oriented.
Divine forces. Four yellow torches towards the sky. And I wonder why we cry.
Okay.
Wild horses keep pulling me away from you.
Now it's, in the previous track it was instrumental that was very chaotic. Now it's his voice, very chaotically mixed with, again, this beautiful thing in the background.
In my horses, I leave the world behind, let dreams come true. Like a wild horse, yeah. You never catch up to what I do. Wish that I could stay, but I gotta leave. Baby, you know a wild horse gotta run free. Like a wild horse, yeah. You'll never catch up to what I do. Wish that I could stay, but I gotta leave.
like that track. I think the vocal mixing is probably not for everyone. It's on the edge of being a little too high pitched. It's not, but it's on the edge, right? Because if it was even higher in the mix, it would probably kind of make you want to turn down the volume just for the vocals. But it's just done right enough where I feel like I can tolerate it, having it very loud and not having that vocal be just very pinching towards my ear. So props to that. Horses, very metaphorical. Writing has seemed so far very metaphorical. So good job on that. Paranoid Paparazzi. Oh wait, I have it right here. Is it produced by the? I've never seen these producer names.
Like a red desert, you ride on all day. You made me up to be out of paper mache. Gave me plastic hands and eyes of glass. Clock as a heart with vulgar romance. Down Desire Avenue, you pushed me bright. Fed me with pills and lullabies every night. Dissolved in front of your enchanting thighs. You laughed manically with your greenstone eyes. Future now is not very far. Now you paint with fragments of a shattered heart. Play myself like I could play guitar. Every Desire Avenue has a new start. Like a red desert, you ride on all day. You made me up to be out of paper mache. Gave me plastic hands and eyes of glass. Clock as a heart with vulgar romance. Down Desire Avenue, you pushed me bright. Fed me with pills and lullabies every night. Dissolved in front of your enchanting thighs. You laughed manically with your greenstone eyes. The future now is not very far.
Jag drömde att det var Jonatans födelsedag och han sjöng Cumpleaños-feliz för sig själv i sovrummet. Jag hade beundrat en klänning tidigare som skimrade i vackra färgen av en stor gigantisk kyl.
Now you paint with a shattered heart. Played myself like I could play guitar. Every Desire Avenue has a new start. Paranoid paparazzi move in the woods. Spread syrup all in my cherry wounds. It's a feeling I can't seem to let go. So stays with me until I change the flow. Paranoid paparazzi move in the woods. Spread syrup all in my cherry wounds. It's a feeling I can't seem to let go. So stays with me until I change the flow. Like a red desert, you ride on all day. You made me up to be out of paper mache. Gave me plastic hands and eyes of glass. Clock as a heart with vulgar romance. Down Desire Avenue, you pushed me bright. Fed me with pills, lullabies every night. Dissolved in front of your enchanting thighs. You laughed manically with your greenstone eyes. The future now is not very far. Now you paint with fragments of a shattered heart. Played myself like I could play guitar. Every Desire Avenue has a new start. Has a new start. Every Desire Avenue has a new start. Walk around in circles and circles and circles. It's a feeling I can't seem to let go of. Like a red desert, you ride me all day. You made me out to be out of.
Even though a lot of not the bars were recycled, but I think it was like 4 times the chorus, or at least it sounded alike a lot of the times. The time flew by because it was just it made me zone out, but in a good way. I was just me and the song. I was just with the song for a moment there, and I really like that. This is definitely one I have to re-listen to catch all the lyrics because I was a little zoned out, but I like to be zoned out. A lot of Young Lean songs are in my playlist for that reason. So yeah, I like that one. Babyface Maniacs. I haven't seen the music video. I haven't heard the song. I kind of saved it for this video. So here we go.
Violence, natural enemies, on the run, to the dry lands, to the highlands. If I could be your lazy and love killer, baby-faced maniacs in a four-wheeler, infamous murderous couple riding through the dry lands, sugar cane kisses and shotguns, candy cane violence. If you die, then I die, then it's my time. We go out shooting till it's our time. I'm on the run from everyone. We're on the run. Come on and grab your guy, let's have some fun. Love the smell of nature gasoline. I'm on the run. Love the smell of burning plastic, baby girl, come on.
I don't know about that one.
If I could be your
Jesus, porcupine.
lazy and love killer, baby-faced maniacs in a four-wheeler. But
You see what's happening here, right? You know, he's getting used to the pain. The first few arrows were like, damn, I'm getting fucking shot with an arrow. But now he's like, yo, it don't faze me no more. And that means everything in life, every pain. I'm yapping, but it probably is something along those lines where he's obviously had to deal with a lot in his life. I don't know how many of you know all the stories. I won't go into detail, but I'm sure most of you guys know. And then at a certain point, you kind of come numb to it. So I'm assuming that's what's happening here. Porcupine-looking ass.
our bodies next to the mountains till there's radio silence. Put the bodies next to the mountains till there's radio silence. I'm on the run from everyone. We're on the run. Come on and grab your guy, let's have some fun. I'm on the run from everyone. I'm on the run, grab it all, let's go have some fun. Have some
Oh, we're not done. Bro, looking like he's doing the level 1 Squid Game thing right now. Look at him. I hope I'm correct with my analysis there, but me and bro coming back fighting a skeleton spawner in a cave. Oh, that's good. I can't believe he took all the arrows for us. Damn. I still remember when Young Lean invented music. Bro, I remember this song came out a second ago. It's such it feels like we're all healing together. Sad boys forever. Much love from Brazil. Yeah, so obviously some comments are, yeah. But damn, I really like the concept of the music video. And I also really like the song. Probably in my top 3 from the album right now. Nice. That was really nice. I was mesmerized by the I think it was the after the middle part with this part. I was just damn, looked stunning. All right, we move on. Really good. Oh, this one's a lyric video. Wait, some are lyric videos? Nah, I've been missing out. Oh no, just this one has a lyric video. What the fuck? Why is that? All right, fuck it.
Heaven looks through you. This a life I choose. I've been gone since June. There's nothing we can't do. Don't tell me it's too soon. Another night in rooms. Sunbeams fill their room. So let's change the view. I'm your third, I'm your love. You're my last and my first one. I'm the ash in your lungs. So let's burn down the sun. Your eyes tell me it's too soon, that I can't wait for a blue moon. I can't wait till it's us two. I'm your third, I'm your love. Got so much to give, nothing left to lose. I'm driving up a hill, me and my attitude. You got so much to feel, always some to prove. Wanna tell you simple things, things I really mean. I'm your third, I'm your love. You're my last and my first one. I'm the ash in your lungs. So let's burn down the sun. Your eyes tell me it's too soon, that I can't wait for a blue moon. I can't wait till it's us two. I'm your third, I'm your love. I'm your I can't wait till it's us two. Your third, I'm your love. I'm your third, I'm your love.
Now this could be two things. It could be about a female species, you know, those are rare. But I feel like somewhere in this it's also about him and just music in general. Just, you know, him being such an anomaly within music, but it's still his first love and hopefully his last, and it's the thing he fell in love with, and that's why he keeps making music, because if he really didn't want to, there's enough avenues for him to work in that will give him enough money somewhere else, you know. So I don't know, it could just be about a girl, but might be something deeper than that. Hell yeah. Very nice. I'm not sure why this one's the only one with a lyric video, but we'll move on. Teenage Symphonies for God. God will only. All right.
God would only treat you right if you don't ask a thing. God would only treat you right if you don't ask a thing. God would only treat you right if you don't.
I've noticed that like all the effects or small little things in the background, they're all in my left ear. Now I don't know if that's a me problem with my headset, but it's a producer thing, I think.
Don't ask a thing.
Or more towards the left ear.
I've been so cold to everybody that loves me. I've been so cold. Everybody that loves me. Teenage symphonies to God. I wish I could change it. Change it. since a child, I dream of this right here. Magic in my veins, let it out, I could die here. Me in the making of it all, make it up as we go along. You can have it all, take my last tear. Tear it up, no fear in us. I'm resilient, not tough, you hearing us. God would only treat you right if you don't ask a thing. God would only treat you right if you don't ask a thing. God would only treat you right if you don't ask a thing. I've been so cold to everybody that loves me. I've been so cold. Everybody that loves me. Teenage symphonies to go. I wish I could change it. Can't clear it up, stare it up. Time's ticking and it's catching up after us. No fear me, but there should be. I'm wearing thin. The leather jacket and the snowstorms caving in. After the party and the celebration, I'm alone with the desperation. I'm in love with the isolation. It's escalating, I can't change it. When you get what you want, is it really what you want? Is it still what you dreamed of, or something that will haunt? I write symphonies for us, teenage symphonies for God. Teenage crimes, I've been lost and I really had it all. Sometimes I shut the world off, sometimes it all feels too much of a job. I know we all get lost, maybe it's too much, maybe I just had too much of it all. Stand for nothing, for everything you fall. I stood for some things to talk through it all. Watch my sins through the water, through the falls, the purest of it all. I've been so cold to everybody that loves me. I've been so cold, everybody that loves me. Teenage symphonies to go. I wish I could change it.
Yeah, it's starting feel more like a conceptual album with songs like this. It's not one of my favorites when it comes to the sonically part of it, just how it sounds, but it does come nicely together with the songs that we've had so far. But yeah, on the replay scale, this one would probably fall on the lower end. Next up, My Life. Shout out Bon Jovi.
Contradicting myself every breath I inhale. My life, dark cloud over my town. Bench door, double door, go ahead, double down, down, down. Dreams of making a dream come true. Enter the void right now. Popular loner, drive through the crowds. I stuffed snowman lights. I'm bleeding, no, I never leave again. Tied to my soul, the nose, life of a rolling stone, rolling back you, I know. I've always been a dreamer. When the darkness hits the light, it's my sound. I'm sorry if I took you down, way down. not always good. Good to be around. Married to the game, fuck the fames. Came around, make me paranoid. Are you here for me or for my toys? Are you stupid? You think I wouldn't know? I'm bleeding, though I never leave again. Tied to my soul, the notes, life of a rolling stone, rolling back to you, I know.
Kind of gives me a Western vibe in a way.
I'm bleeding, no, I never leave again. I tried to change the notes, can't follow a rolling stone when the road you're home.
Yeah, it gives me a Western vibe, especially that little sample that comes through in the back. Sometimes at the end there. Yeah, Western vibe. So far, all the songs have kind of tied into each other with the instrumental, with the vibe. I wouldn't say there's super much variety within this album, but there's two sides of the coin here. Sometimes it's really fun to have a very loose album with a bunch of variety, different type of songs, some hard songs, some whatever, right? But this really just feels like a conceptual album where it's just personal shit, and he's not, and I'm not saying he's not trying to make it sound good, but it's more about what he wants to do rather than what he thinks the public wants to hear. And I think that's probably the biggest takeaway so far. Swan Song.
Check my phone like, where did it all go wrong like? Looking at photos, can't even look at those. Thinking about what we used to be, thinking about what we used to have. Now I'm just cruising down the same road all again, 'cause I wanna know what it feels like to come down from the trip of a lifetime, pure ecstasy. I wanna know what it feels like to come down. See the tracks of my tears, not gone, not here. I hope you chase your dreams, 'cause it's all I do and it's all I know. And all we knew was each other and what we built, but it's all for show, 'cause it's no secret, we both need it. Can't keep fighting like we did, oh no, gotta let it go. No secret, when the swan sings, like a swan sings before it dies.
Very chaotic. Who you gon' be when I am not around? It's not up to me, I gotta let it go, I gotta continue to
Tracks of my tears, they keep falling down. Tracks of my tears, they won't hit the ground. Tracks of my tears, they keep falling down. Tracks of my tears, they won't hit the ground. Make the town red, make the town red, my
Whoa.
I'm a feel
Abrupt ending right there. Definitely one on the lower end for me. The singing, obviously we know that sometimes the breaking in the singing or the off-key singing is what makes Youngling so special because it feels very vulnerable. Doesn't mean that it sounds really good to me, right? So this one kind of fell flat when it comes to how much I liked it sonically. And there's just that. Terminator Symphony. Let's go. A lot of symphonies.
whatever is real, sacrifice to kill, sacrifice to love, sacrifice the will, whatever the deal. Fuck whatever you lack, I'ma get it back. All I want is to feel alive. Summer night, windows down. I can feel the pain rushing through your eyes, running out of time in this glass castle, running out of luck. Who to duck? Whatever comes down, gotta come up. Since it pop, I've been feeling stuck, hypnotized by the sounds. I don't wanna feel, I don't wanna run, I don't wanna kneel. Take my soul, take me to the fields just to set me free. You already know the deal. Made believe to sacred fields in an SUV. I've been here before, walked this floor, seen this sorcery. Open up the vessel, let it breathe. Running on my mind, run on silver steel. Whatever love is, it's whatever kills. Whatever the deal, I'ma get it done, I'ma bring it back. Get out of the skin, whatever the sin. I was born to win, change the plan, I'm over advanced. I can't even land, money on demand. In the ship that was built by man. Dance to the puppet man, it's the puppet master's plan. Out the battle, like there's no tomorrow. Face my sorrows, there's no tomorrow. If I live, make it through the night. I know God is right by my side. Gave you a ride, something to live by. Please make it out alive, don't fall for the simple cause. Devils in the fall, just stand tall through the winter storm. Moon children snowborn. Lay back on the same track, blood, pain, and Maybach. Terminator, life skills, love kills, find will. Lay back on a different path, blood painted on the track.
Chill. I really liked the beginning of that one, and then it kind of slowed down when, again, some of the off-key singing came in and the more chaotic instrumental took over. The beginning, the first half was really good, and then it kind of slowed down for me. Last track, Lessons from Above.
Lessons from above, lessons drawn in blood. You don't really hear them, do ya? Lessons from above, lessons drawn in blood. You don't really hear them, do ya? I hear the lecture, seen the floors. I heard the voices here before. The castle built upon the Lord, and you don't really want nothing to do with it. Want nothing to do with it. No, nothing to do with it. Lessons from above, lessons drawn in blood. You don't really hear them, do ya? Lessons from above, unless it's paid in blood. Where's the honor amongst us? I don't know. I wish there was honor amongst us now. We're in denial. We see the signs but cross the line. Always on time, the horror from the world combined. It's in her eyes. I walked the line, stepped over times, too many times. Can't go back now, can't go back. What left behind? We're in the night, we think it's fine. Ignore the signs. Middle Ages, yeah, it's darker now. You don't wanna hear it, do ya? You don't really want nothing to do with it. It's from above, lessons drawn in blood.
Get on the left ear. Jonatan. 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 Alright. Outro tracks way better than the last three, but still, I think the issue I have with this album is that most of the songs could be confused with one another. They are sounding very much alike. And again, that can mean two things. It means that whatever his objective was, if that was, I'm trying to make a very cohesive album where it feels like one piece, boom, he did that. That doesn't mean that I'm a fan of that type of sound. Not only do I mean that in the way of just one song of the sound, but the whole, like it as an album. An album, I like when an album has some palate cleansers or some moments that are really memorable, or just variety in general. But those memorable moments kind of get overshadowed by the way that this album feels like one big song. And again, there's also merit to having an album be that. It's very very hard to make an album sound like one big song, right? Because that, like I said in the beginning, the intro sounded like we're getting into some kind of movie, and it kind of felt like we were going through a movie that was just one straight path. It didn't feel like we were doing boom, 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 like up, downs. It kind of felt like this, and that's not the lyrics or the context of the album, because I think there's a lot to be taken away from that. But the sound of the album is very linear. It does sound very much alike, and I think if I listen to this a few more times, I'll probably evolve with the album. So there's that, but that's just me guessing that right now. From a first listen standpoint, it's just a little, I don't want to call it boring because I don't think it is that, but it is a little stale. And for that reason, let's just cut into it right now. I think this is a 6. I think I can't give it more than that. I think there's some beautiful tracks in there. I think there's some beautiful lyrics that he wrote. I really like Babyface Maniacs, Horses, and some of the others. But on the second half of the album, I kind of lost the peak interest that I had, that I did have in the beginning of the album. So I don't know. There's probably a lot of fans that really like this style of album, but for me, just some of his older works have more memorable moments, and I wish it had it here. I think Babyface Maniacs is probably the most memorable moment I had. But yeah, I wish I loved it more, but I always am honest on this channel, and I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. You can trash talk me in the comments, and I'll gladly reply. Until then, maybe Blade tomorrow. Who knows? Take care.